Oh my good word, we did it. We did it. What is the fastest way? Fastest way to the down? Please tell me. Please tell me we'll have enough time. Please give me 1 more hour. Please give me 1 more hour. 1 more hour. You! Daniel Hopkins. I am so glad to see your rude, curly-haired face take these turtles. Don't you about time me? Yes, I was on the very last hour. I could have turned in those turtles to you, but I did it, sir. I did it. And now we can make our own simple smelter. And we have the iron fence blueprint, which I'm absolutely not using my precious iron to build a fence right now. Daniel, no. That's wild. That's just wild. That's not happening. But we did it! Woo! All right. Now that I'm completely and utterly exhausted from that experience, hi. Welcome back, everyone. Talk about a chaotic day. I think I need to turn in my fishing rod for repair. And then I'm gonna take just a minute to breathe, because we did it. We just managed to complete the quest that we had to have turtles for, and it took forever, to be completely honest. I really didn't think we were gonna be able to do it, but I just realized as we were fishing last night and I left all of you whilst I had a whole bunch of turtles in my pockets and was frantically trying to do something with all of it. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this rod out. I'm just gonna throw these boots out. I'm too tired to haul that around right now. But I realized if turtles are morning creatures and we had a certain number of hours left before Daniel would no longer give me this, I almost feel like I could cry a little, like tear up with joy. I didn't think we were gonna pull that off. I did not. The only like sliding under the limbo bar sort of like touchdown final like caught the baby bird falling out of the tree moment that I could possibly think of that could make that work is if we went home as fast as we could, which we did, napped for like 3 hours, which we did, and then immediately booked it back to the swamp, which we did, threw on a fresh lure, again, which we did, sorry worms, and then caught a couple turtles. I'm so tired. That was emotionally exhausting. I am going to be learning this recipe with almost a vengeance. I'm passing that recipe down through my family tree. Thank you very much. Also, I think it's adorable to see how we are apparently extremely social. I wonder what these are. Can we have like boost to our skills? Because if that's the case, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting, all right. And here we go. Simple smelter blueprint, you say? I don't, you know, maybe these are, oh no, this is collection book. Okay. I was gonna have a little bit of a moment if we did not happen to have the blueprint for being able to have that smelter, but we do. I'm so relieved. Also, today, unfortunately, at 3 is going to be the funeral of Luna McBell, the old lady who did indeed rescue us and help us be nursed back to health after our poor friend little Timmy died. And, you know, everything got a little chaotic. Oh wow, Henry Johns, I apparently still have time to make you that basic breakfast. Don't know if I want to be honest. Little tired. Apparently I need to do like a bazillion and a half things more fishing for everybody in order to... Everybody wants fish. But everybody has like... I mean, to be honest, like Henry Johns doesn't really have the greatest requirements. Is he only alive as an elder as old as he is because he has a quest? Because I feel like if we're losing like our beloved Luna and then very mean cranky old man Henry who likes knitting socks is still kicking. Do the elders have a certain amount of elderness? They don't. So you might not know when the elders have any time left. That's dark. That's Walter! He's going gray. Was he already gray? I don't think he was. And his daughter is the only one I haven't met, and he's about to become an elder as well as his wife, and they have a young daughter who I don't know. She's just a baby child. What if Am I gonna have to like take in an orphan? This is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Wilbur grew up! Oh, okay. Hey, likes the hobby of stargazing. Wilbur, the kid, just grew up into a young adult, closer in my age than Jacob Ryle, but I guess maybe we'll visit the lavender bouquet today, both to say hello to the family who will be having some time with the oh, hey Rose, with having to say goodbye to, you know, their wife and mother of the family, Luna, and also to maybe get a bouquet so I can kind of indicate maybe I would like to date somebody. And also I'm kind of curious. I would like to know how Wilbur has turned out. And we're just gonna squiggle our eyes and just be like, haha, yep, adults, and ignore the fact that he was a young adult, obviously, like in Sims, obviously. But Rose, maybe you're somebody to romance. Martha Lloyd isn't a farmer, but she said that she enjoys growing crops as a hobby. Jane McBell has a bucket of oil, lantern oil in their house. Guess they need it for spelunking. You know that, or she runs the lighthouse, Rose. Just, that might be why you need lantern oil if you run the lighthouse. Maybe there's reasons that I'm kind of iffy on romancing, Rose here. Ooh, she has an iron fishing rod. Okay, look, we've been doing like a lot of fishing. A shellfish lure, a simple net designed to catch shellfish, used only in the ocean. Do the sea stars count as shellfish? Or is it just like the mussels that do? Huh. I want this fishing rod. I really want this fishing rod. And I'm kind of curious about the shellfish lure. Kind of curious about that. Let's trade a bunch of our peas. I'll go ahead and trade these pickled vegetables and some of my turnips. Holding on too tightly to all of the food is not going to help me. Oh, and I'll trade a bunch of the like miscellaneous frogs. I caught a lot of frogs. Here you go, Rose. You're going to enjoy some frogs. I need that trout. Oh, actually, I do need those trout in order to go ahead and give them to somebody as a quest item. You can have these mussels and this clam, though. Wow. That cheese has a few good days before it rots too. Which reminds me, we need to get home and take care of our, like, crops in the field. Should I take this shellfish lure from her? I really am happy to see that she has the iron rod. Oh, and actually we need the sea star as one of the quest items we have as well. Okay. Okay. I'm just trading fish with the people in the village, and we're just gonna have to hope that they're just not looking at me too funny. That's all I can say. Here you go, Rose. It's all I got. Thank you for the new fishing rod. I just spent money getting my other one repaired, but you know, maybe it'll all work out somehow. Right, so let's go ahead and see what kind of quest might go ahead and pop up for us today over at Yoldi Town Hall, since, you know, we're already here. And then the night, I mean, is it too early to start thinking about romance? A funeral and a wedding really kind of makes you think about your mortal coil, to be honest. And so I don't think it's too early. I mean, normally it would be. It's still spring. I just got here. But I really want to survive. Also, Edwin would like some turtles as well. However, he's just giving us straw and seeds that are only good for spring. Since it's the end of spring, how about I just reject that just to see if that will kind of clear that up. And then if I brought 6 green frogs to Bridget, she'd give me a lot of money, a whole bunch of journey cakes, and a whole bunch of pudding. Hold up, I'm gonna go buy my frogs back. Good morning, Quentin. Oh my gosh. Rose, give me those frogs back. I know I'm trading. Rose, get back over here. I'll give you potatoes for frogs. Apricots for frogs. This is just a lot. Oh my gosh, do I have the 6? I have the 6 frogs? I don't know what to say other than I guess this is just the way that the cookie of life crumbles sometimes. Unexpected, and yet here we are. Let's see. That fishing lure. How about a couple of the potatoes? I'll keep one potato in case it's good for cooking with. One onion in case it's good for cooking with. And then I kind of need to trade everything else except that cheese. Okay, I'm gonna keep that cheese because I think I need to use that cheese for cooking, but still, like, here, take the straw. I'm not doing anything with it. The hay seeds aren't really worth anything to speak of. All right, there you go, Rose. Kind of needed those frogs back because I think, oh my word, Bridget, where are you? Because I like that amount of money and I like that amount of food. Temperance, I thought you were a ghost. The way she just came out of the shadows like that, all like black and white clothing, I thought she was like a vengeance ghost. Because little Timmy, our friend, was like a green, white, teal, blue ghost. He was blue. Green is just my favorite color, so it popped out of my mouth before I could say he was like teal or blue, but he was blue. And so I thought, like, we saw the death portrait for Luna, that Temperance was also just like the bad kind of ghost, and she was just creeping out of the bakery at us. Kind of surprised me. Well, I guess we'd better get started with the day. Work isn't going to do itself. Your work of knitting socks? The birds are so loud in the spring. Wish they'd pipe down. Maybe her ears hurt. I am not insulting the villagers. Unless, can you just insult her on repeat? Bridget, hey! Good news. Hello, Seri Mossleaf, was it? Yes, have a whole bunch of frogs that I am just going to yeet over the table of your bakery. You were so helpful, thank you. You were so helpful. Look at all of that food! I'm so happy, and we have a little bit of money. Just a little bit, but it's really warming my heart right now. Have you seen Edward Bailey dance? He's a natural. If you buy some honey from Mabel Chesney, you can use it to sweeten just about anything. That is delightful. In fact, Mabel Chesney really likes cornbread, and I wouldn't mind being able to take her some cornbread as a gift. I think for the basic breakfast, I need eggs. And I don't know if I really want to bother, like, fulfilling that for him, to be honest. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to take Mabel Chesney some cornbread. And I kind of want to take a plum tart. I know what I should do. I should go ahead and maybe give the boiled pudding to Wilbur Kit, or Kit Wilbur, or whatever his name is. I think I know Wilbur and Kit. I think it's Wilbur Kit. The child that Jane and her wife Luna were raising. And now he's an adult. Maybe we'll give him a boiled pudding as a gift. And I kind of want to get this plum tart and give it as a gift to Jacob Ryle. You know, Jacob Ryle of a lot of heckin' frickin' money. Jacob Ryle. No reason I'm interested in that. And for now, I'll trade away the cheese. Just because I do have, and I can trade these dried veggies. I'll trade the dried veggies too, because I have a lot of food that Bridget just gave us. And now we can take some presents to people, which is maybe not the most economical thing to do, but I think it would be nice just to share some journey cakes around and be able to go ahead and, you know, maybe warm up to somebody enough that I'm not going to just end my time in Honeywood with no family legacy. Hey, Agnes. I always knit sweaters for my husband. Now he has too many. I mean, especially with summer coming, but, you know. You know, Seri, Honeywood wouldn't be the same if you weren't around. Agnes, that's so sweet. I have a feeling you probably would like a journey cake. You also have a drab rug. I wonder if that says something about her knitting skill. Just saying, just saying. Also, pardon me. Hey, Martha. Greetings. Looks like life's been treating you well. Just a heads up, you can fill your watering can at any freshwater lake, river, stream, or well. Then why the heck does Jack Watt's brother constantly tell me, I hope you filled your watering can up before you left your farm? Is there something like secret about the water I have at my farm? When I see flowers blooming in the spring, it makes me want to bake some sweets. That's actually really sweet, Martha. I can't remember, oh yeah, you just shared the inventory with your mom. I can't remember actually if Martha is she? I need to remember my gossip about the villagers a little bit better. Martha's the mom of Bridget. Oh, and Penelope. Insomniatic, slow, shy baker who enjoys reading. Oh. I'll be back, Bridget. I'll have to see how these other scenarios I am attending to may or may not work out. Also, how do you do, Isabel? Congratulations once again on the marriage. How's our fair town of Honeywood treating you today? Mary Whitfield is lucky she was taught how to play the piano. Did your mom not teach you? Did she just hoard the piano in the house? Or, I guess your interest might have run possibly in a different way, because you did end up becoming a doctor, but I mean, that means nothing. My mother-in-law's a doctor, and she's also a professional pianist. Not intimidating. Let's see. If I were Jane McBell, I'd be afraid to sleep in a creaky old lighthouse. You know, especially with Jane having lost her partner, that's a lot to think about. Isabel? Fair winds to you. I hope we will be able to meet again should I be in need of, you know, survival through the use of your medications. For now, let me review my quest real quick. I'm probably going to ignore Henry John's quest at this stage because I need to do some fishing, common freshwater fish related to salmon, to try to catch a trout for William Watt, and these oysters. A lot of oysters for Lewis Johns, and then more sea stars. I hope I can catch those for Clementine Hull, and then a lot of trout for the hot chocolate recipe for Kat Hopkins. Common freshwater fish. Okay, we might have to try a few other locations for fishing. I don't think it would be at the swamp, so maybe there's like the river in the forest that goes up behind the mayor's house. There's the river over here, I think. Maybe we'll try fishing with our new fishing rod real quick, just to see what it pulls up. Oh, hey, John. Yeah, now that I have the recipe from him for being able to go ahead and make my own smelter. Don't know if I really need to deal with the cranky, somewhat mean to me, blacksmith, just saying. And then do I have... I think we still have, like, the fishing lure working. Also blueberries, but, oh, sorry, blueberries is what my husband and I say when we have something that's just fun to interrupt each other with. We say blueberries, so if you're driving and somebody says blueberries, you don't worry something dramatic's happening. But blueberries. In real life, a hummingbird just hovered in front of the window. We have been blessed by a female hummingbird who wants to get to the flowers that my beloved husband gave me as a gift. That's romantic, and a sign that yes, we are absolutely at least going to end the day having visited with none other than the McBell family, so that we can go ahead and get some, so that we can try to get some flowers to find romance of our own. That's a boot, come on. That's not a good way to break in my new fishing rod. All right, let's see what we get. I almost always end up doing my fishing at night, so I'm trying to make sure that we try out fishing. There we go. That's a mackerel. Oh, and I think the sea stars, you actually fish for the sea stars over at the lighthouse anyway. It all comes full circle. Or full, like, ocean current, maybe? Huh. Gotta work on that. Not really, I don't really have my riptide knowledge down. Crayfish! Oh, well, I am sure that as we become even more proficient fishers, then we will be able to go and find what we need to really kind of complete all these quests, because, like, it seems if you're a good fisher in town, you can get a lot done. I like that. Alright, one more fish. Then I have presents to give. I have places to be. That's a boot. Okay. Right. We'll try my house. Alright, let's see if Jacob is home so that we can give him the lovely gift that we have collected of a plum tart. Hey, there he is! And then we'll pop down to the lighthouse just to see how things are going there. Jacob? There you are. Hey, Jacob. Good to see you, fine madame. For me, a proper day's work begins with a bowl of porridge. Oh, you don't say. So, you like pudding and porridge. That is actually really good to know, because I know where to go ahead and shortcut my way to a bowl of porridge at the inn. Yep. You can sell pineapples for a pretty penny, but you can also use them to bake an upside-down cake. That would be amazing. Also, let's see. Ooh, you have wheat that I could make into flour, but I guess I don't. If I get one more piece of wheat, though, I think I have wheat to harvest, so I think we're good. I'm gonna try gifting him the plum tart and just see what happens. What a nice gift, thanks. Godspeed. Yay! Okay, how's that? Is he, oh my gosh, we're max relationship with him. All right. Plum tart to the heart. It is. But even if I do feel rushed by the presence of, you know, the funeral that's going to be happening in a few hours here, I want to make sure that I'm just aware of my options. But also, pineapple farmer. Not bad. Hey, Wilbur! If you have something to share, I'm eager to... Oh no, Aww. If you have something to share, I'm eager to listen. Nice to see the cherry trees in bloom. Fishing is a fun hobby, even if you're not a professional. Oh no. He literally just was like, I'm a good listener. The cherry trees are beautiful. And I can tell you enjoy fishing and I'm interested in your hobbies. Wilbur. Dude, you're gonna make it hard. Would you like a boiled pudding? This is just delightful. Thank you, Seri. You're welcome. Would you like a couple mackerel? And a crayfish, I guess. And I guess I have a whole bunch of catfish that I need to trade too. Maybe I don't want to empty his pockets, but maybe he's going to be just really polite. We'll even let him have our old fishing lure. Just thank you, Wilbur. Always a pleasure. Man, I wonder if that is the way that we are going to have the memory. Oh my gosh, he's almost max relationship with us already. Is that how we're going to respect Jane's memory? Or not Jane. I'm so sorry, Jane. I put you in the grave early. I meant your wife, Luna. Oh, hello. I was just thinking about something. Springtime is the best time to plan ahead and embark on new adventures. Have you ever seen Scarlet Hopkins sit down and stare at the clouds in the middle of the day? Strangest thing. Hang in there, Jane. And then a marriage bouquet. This item is needed to indicate marriage to that special someone. Whoa. Oh man. Okay. She's got iron ore and coal, which we're probably going to need for the smelter at some point. She's also got candied cherries. I wonder if that means that, you know, Wilbur would like the candied cherries because he likes cherries. I feel like maybe I should at least get the candied cherries and the marriage bouquet from her. This is a lot of pressure, okay? But I can't deny that, like, I feel a little bit of pressure to get a move on here. Just saying. I mean, I guess I'll grab those. And we're actually getting quite a bit of wood stacked up. Man. Should I give Jane a present? I mean, you know, it is the day of her wife's funeral. I'm gonna give her the other boiled pudding. I think that that's just kind to do. So I'm now broke again, and I'm going to give her the other boiled pudding as a gift. Oh, this is wonderful. I'll use it right away. Take care. Take care, Jane. Take care. They're both happy. Almost at max relationship with them. Also with Jacob. I mean, he's almost an elder. I have a lot of thinking I need to do. And we also do indeed have to be more mindful. The funeral to attend. And it is going to be, let me see. It's going to be at 3 p.m. So we should actually be able to travel there just in time. So I'll just imagine that we're walking with Jane and Wilbur. And then when we come back, my friends, well, it's going to be the funeral for Luna, but I'm sure it's going to be a lovely time. So, what the heck do I do now? Astra, can you read the stars for me so I know what I'm supposed to do to have a legacy and survive here? I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.